how's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, this is breaking news. A police officer and a bystander have been killed in Massachusetts. So let's listen to this news conference that just recently popped up. It ain't been even 5 minutes.
We're continuing to following breaking news. A bystander has been killed. A police officer critically hurt in a shooting in Weymouth.
As you can see right there, officials holding a press conference. Let's listen in.
State Police and Lieutenant Colonel Chris Mason from the Massachusetts State Police. I want to express right now that this case is in its absolute infancy, and that right now we are still unveiling details in its unfolding. But the allegations are that at 7:32 a.m. this morning, Weymouth Police Department received a call concerning an erratic driver in the area of South Shore Hospital. There was then a single car accident in this area, and the operator was observed leaving the car on foot. Weymouth Police Department responded and began to look for this person, this suspect, in the local area. One of those officers was Officer Michael Chesna, C-H-E-S-N-A. Officer Chesna responded to Burton Terrace in Weymouth Police, in his Weymouth Police cruiser. This is nearby, and he saw the suspect actively vandalizing a home. He exited his vehicle, he drew his firearm and commanded this man to stop. This suspect was eventually identified as Emmanuel Lopes. Lopes then attacked Officer Chesna, it is believed, with a large stone, striking him in the head, and Officer Chesna fell to the ground. Lopes then retrieved Officer Chesna's firearm and discharged it several times in his head and chest. Additional officers from Weymouth Police Department responded and were able to return fire at this time. Mr. Lopes is believed to have been hit once in one of his legs, in the lower part beneath one of his knees. It was at this point in time a foot chase began in the area of Burton Terrace, attempting to try and apprehend Mr. Lopes. Mr. Lopes maintained control of Officer Chesna's firearm, and during this foot chase through the yards of Burton Terrace, it is believed that Mr. Lopes discharged Officer Chesna's firearm an additional 3 times, striking a local resident in her home. These wounds were fatal to her. We have not finished performing our next of kin notification, and as a result, her identity will not be revealed at this time. It will be revealed later on through normal course. Mr. Lopes was soon then apprehended during this foot chase after discharging Officer Chesna's firearm by the Weymouth Police Department, and he was transported to South Shore Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. He is maintained in police custody at this point in time. There will be an arraignment tomorrow for Mr. Lopes for 2 counts of homicide. It is unknown at this time if that arraignment will occur in a hospital or if it will occur at a courthouse. You will be notified through normal channels. It's also at this point in time that the District Attorney's Office, District Attorney Michael Morrissey, and our entire office extends our sympathies to both the victims in this case. And it is also at this point in time, I'd ask Chief Grimes to inform you of the type of person that Officer Chesna was and the value he was to this department. Chief?
Thank you. Good. Michael C. Chesna was a police officer for the town of Weymouth. He's 42 years old. He's a family man. He leaves a wife, 2 young children, ages 4 and 9. Officer Chesna's been an Army veteran. In fact, I was speaking with his mom this morning, and she told me that he joined the military to help open the doors for him to get on this job. He was successful with that. I hired Mike Chesna 6 years ago tomorrow. Tomorrow would be his anniversary date with the police department at 6 years. He was assigned to the midnight to 8 shift. Mike worked assigned to the traffic division. He was just a great family man. He was a great officer. I would see him in the morning coming in from the street. He was always had a kind word and a good attitude. He was one of those people that truly sought this job, was fortunate enough to get it, and very much appreciated it. And we very much appreciated his service to the Weymouth Police Department. Our concerns right now are with Mike's family, as well as my Weymouth Police Department family going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. At this point in time, I again want to reiterate that this case is in its beginning, and also that the District Attorney and this entire office gives its sympathies to both the victims involved. And we will be unable, because of the infancy of this case, to take any questions at this time. Thank you.
All right, my royal family. So, that is the details so far. I will continue to keep monitoring this story, and when everything is said and done, I know they're going to show the mug shot of the person that killed this cop and Bystander, because I don't have the name of them to, well, put it this way, they do have the name of the person who did it, but not the person, the bystander that ended up getting killed. So anyway, my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.